Something is very weird. Something is odd going on with YouTube and some of its top creators. Charlie, also known as MoistCr1TiKaL, as well as Linus from LinusTechTips, seemingly turning on YouTube and their endless thirst for monetization. Look, I get it. Remember when you used to watch this channel and there were never any ads and there was no coffee brand coffee that I would beg you to buy, and there was no mid-rolls? YouTube has made it, and by the way, I'm making basically less money than I was 3 years ago. YouTube has continuously made it more and more difficult for creators to earn a living without getting direct support from their viewers, which is incredibly appreciated. And they pushed out this members only thing where you could join a YouTube channel as a member, and then people would create content behind a paywall, and then you would get fear of missing out, and then you would pay the content creator $5, except YouTube would take 30% of that. Every time I have a call with like my YouTube rep, it's never, hey, your thumbnails are bad, or hey, you need to title your stuff differently to get more views. It's always, hey, you need to demand more money from your viewers. Jeremy, you need to tell your viewers about super thanks so they can pay $10 to super chat you so you can see it. You need to have super chats. You need to have a members area. By the way, let me tell you about, if you are a member on this site, please transfer it to thequartering.com/join. It's the same amount of money. It's 100% of it goes to me and my team. And you get to talk directly to me in the Discord, and you get to suggest topics to the website. Get your YouTube membership gone and join on thequartering.com/join. If you're a member of mine on Locals, or if you're a member of mine on any of these other sites, move it to thequartering.com/join. If you don't even care about the Discord, but you want to support the channel, this is still better because I get 100% of it. And I too am going to turn off memberships after kind of considering this and seeing what Charlie said. So hopefully you'll do that. And you don't see any coffee ads in the members Discord either. We also have a Halloween contest going on right now. Prizes for pumpkin carving, costumes, movie watch parties, stuff like that. But Linus Tech Tips has disabled all of his members only content on his YouTube channel, blaming the features for driving viewers away from his content. Now, I have been getting served a Tim Pool members only video for like the last, here's a Bruzel members only. I kept getting served this members only video for Tim Pool that was like 4 years old about Star Wars, and it was taking up valuable real estate on this site. I finally had to like request it to be hidden, but they just replaced it with another one. Here's what Linus says. Linus Tech Tips says YouTube's new membership system is cluttering feeds, spamming viewers, and driving fans away so much that they've disabled the feature. That's what I'm going to do also. So if you are a member or you support, go to thequartering.com/join. Join today. You can cancel your YouTube membership. Linus Tech Tips is shutting down YouTube's members-only videos after blasting the platform's recent changes to the feature. In a video on October 7th, Linus said the YouTube's updated system is a gross fear of missing out sales strategy that's flooding recommendations and making the site unnavigable. I agree with that. I keep getting served up members-only videos of people that I'm subscribed to, and look, I get it. Yes, the stock market's doing well, but that's like 2% of the population benefits when that happens. Like, I tried to have stocks, but I ended up selling everything because it was stressing me out too much. The stock market's okay, great, but it's still $40 for a USDA prime ribeye. It's expensive out there. And even me as a creator, I can't afford to pay $5 to every creator to see their members only videos. And for whatever reason, YouTube really started spamming it. And it is gross. The feature launched over 6 years ago as a simple way for viewers to create supporters, which again, I support. I have, I think, a couple hundred members, you get way more value in my Discord. I very rarely upload members only videos, but I'm always in there. We can talk and hang out, play video games together, watch movies together. I'm putting someone in charge of that starting in November, by the way. And so they'll be able to really get kind of the get-togethers and stuff. People actually get value, which is I've been feeling really guilty about. YouTube has quietly overhauled how it works. It now pushes locked videos onto home pages, search results, and suggested feeds for viewers who can't even watch them. This isn't a change that we would have enabled if we were given a choice, he said. We would have not signed up for the program in the first place if we knew this was coming. The most frustrating part of all this is how utterly lacking in self-awareness YouTube seems to be here. To fix it, Linus mentioned that YouTube should add some sort of option menu that allows viewers to hide members-only videos, perhaps making it specific only to premium members. I mean, it would be one thing if there were mechanisms like there are for the ads, subject matter, or even creators to opt out of these promotions as a viewer, or if there were exemptions for people who are already paying for YouTube Premium, he said. But at this time, no mechanisms exist, and I've seen no indication from YouTube that they plan to enable creators to go back to controlling these promotions themselves. Sebastian also confirmed his team will begin removing or hiding every paywalled upload from their channels. Anyone who subscribed to that content will receive a prorated refund, while lower tier members with badges or emojis will remain unaffected. He also cited fellow YouTuber Dank Pods, who shared similar complaints about the program, saying YouTube's algorithm and lack of creator control have made the feature messy and frustrating for viewers. Despite a spike in member signups since the change, Sebastian said that the system has damaged overall viewership, community sentiment. It's killing interest in our channel. This is one of the things that I had, one of the big issues I have with it is, look, what are the percentage of my daily viewers? Let's say I have about 100,000 unique viewers per day. Some days are higher, some days are lower, but it's about 100,000. Maybe 10% of them are even interested in paying additional money. And some percentage of that 10% don't even have the extra money right now because things are tough. And it's actually making people have a negative connotation of my channel because they think I'm the one spamming it. Look, when I'm telling you to go to coffeebrandcoffee.com and get some of my delicious coffee, that's me and I can control that. When I say, hey, please go to thequartering.com/join and become a member, I'm controlling that. So if you're on YouTube right now and you're doing that, go over to thequartering.com and become a member because I'm going to be ending it. And, you know, it's not my choice, but it's because people are getting so nonsense, you know, or people are getting annoyed and I don't have any control on how much I annoy them. Now, people are saying Linus gets greedy with YouTube monetization. People start to leave, blames YouTube that people don't want to pay for his half-baked content. You know, a lot of people are turning on Linus, but I don't think that that's fair. I mean, there are legitimate reasons to criticize Linus, but I, as a YouTube user, as somebody who pays for YouTube Premium, even I'm getting inundated with these premium only videos. And I'm like, I don't want that. I can't afford to pay, you know, to support 10 channels, you know, just to get their premium content all the time. And it'd be one thing, everybody knows it's there. Every content creator mentions it, but it'd be one thing if it was just there as a feature, but it's not. It's getting crammed down everyone's throats, which again, if you haven't yet, cancel your YouTube membership to me and go to thequartering.com and join. You get way more value for the same amount of money, and it goes directly to me and my team, as opposed to, you know, YouTube getting 30% of it. And even we see here, MoistCr1TiKaL. MoistCr1TiKaL turns off all monetization so viewers, quote, can't waste their money. Now, I don't know if this means he turned off ads on his YouTube videos, but popular YouTuber and Twitch streamer MoistCr1TiKaL has turned off every form of monetization possible and is urging viewers to hold on to their money or donate to charity. Viewers donating large amounts of money to streamers have always been a controversial topic, and it often makes headlines. Earlier this month, a streamer lost their life because a viewer who had sent her nearly $70,000. While some big names like Asmongold and Tectone have urged streamers to outright ban viewers who send outrageous amounts, Charlie MoistCr1TiKaL isn't even letting it go that far. Instead, he's making it impossible for fans to spend their money on him. In a YouTube video uploaded October 9th, the legendary YouTube star explained that he disabled every form of monetization possible, including super chats and channel memberships. According to Charles, in addition to turning off all forms of YouTube monetization on his channel, he even raised the minimum bit donation on Twitch to an amount so drastically high, he hopes no one will ever be able to spend that much. Once you opt in to a partner program or whatever, you can't turn off bits or subs, he explained. For subs, I can't get rid of that. I could if I would. I would say toodly-doo and give a long slap on the rear end and tell good game and goodbye. But from what I can tell, there are a lot of hoops to jump through in order to accomplish that. At one point, Asmongold streamed exclusively to a new account. Now, I don't have any problem with content creators making money. Obviously, someone as big as Charlie, who gets 3 million views per video every single day of the week, you know, he's probably worth $50 million. That said, I still would not say, hey, you have to turn off ads, but I do really respect, you know, maybe one day I'll make enough money that I can do that. According to Moist, he'd rather just have viewers hold on to their money. However, for viewers who have money burning a hole in their pocket, he says donate it to charity. I don't know if MoistCr1TiKaL is, you know, I can't tell because I have YouTube Premium. I can't tell if he actually turned off ads too, which would be bonkers. I'm trying to see here. MoistCr1TiKaL. Penguin Zero. Okay, let's see.
It's crazy to me that.
Well, I didn't get an ad, so I don't know. Maybe he did turn off ads, which is wild. I wonder if YouTube will punish them for that. Because for me, when a video gets demonetized, when a video gets demonetized, YouTube definitely limits the reach. I loaded 2 videos. I didn't see any ads. So I don't know if he's actually turned off YouTube monetization too, which is actually bonkers. Good for him. I hope one day that I can be in a position like that. But with both of them turning off channel memberships, that is one thing I am in the position to agree with them on. You're not getting enough value if you're paying for a membership for me on YouTube. So move it over to thequartering.com/join. 100% of that goes to me. And you get to talk to me directly in the Discord and suggest topics for the show and take part in our giveaways and all this kind of stuff. If you've never used Discord before, you don't need to download the app. A lot of people are like, I don't want to download the app. You don't have to. But you see, you can chat directly with me. And there are hundreds and hundreds of members in the free Discord. And there's a good group of people in the members Discord. So you always have somebody to hang out with and talk to. So this is great. So interesting stuff. I wonder if YouTube will heed people saying we're over monetizing, we're stressing out our viewers. We'll have to wait and see. But for now, I will also turn off the YouTube memberships and move over to my own website. I can't afford to not have the support, but I can afford to stand in solidarity with them in saying that this is becoming intrusive to YouTube viewers. So hopefully you'll switch that over today. Link in the description, and we'll talk to you again real soon.